good. Hey guys, welcome back. I did that as supposed to be mocking everyone else who has that as their thumbnail, which that's gonna be me. That's just so stupid. So we're here to talk about Don't Breathe, which stars Stephen Lang, Jane Lewny, Dylan Minetti, and Daniel Zozado, or whatever the hell it's pronounced. And it's about this trio of reckless thieves from Detroit who break into this old house where one of them gets a word that he is sitting on lots of cash following the death of his daughter, and also he's blind, so there's that. So when they break in thinking it would be the perfect heist, all hell breaks loose and it goes wrong. So they have to try to escape and try to survive this old man. Now this film really surprised me because when I thought about going to see it, because this year I made a different approach to when I see movies, because before this year I would only see movies that I know I would like if it was a Marvel movie or Star Wars or an animation movie like Disney or something. But I decided to take a chance and see a horror movie. Now I'm not a fan of horror movies, to be honest with you. The horror movie I've seen this year was Conjuring 2, which also was really good. I'll talk about that later. And what I really like about this film is how original it is. I mean, it's so simplistic. It's just three people breaking into a house, but they made it so creepy and so tense. Like, I was on the edge of my seat most of the time. It was just so surreal, you know? I mean, if you've seen the trailers, you'll know that one of them, I don't know why they would spoil how one of them died. I thought it would have been better if it was left in. But you really want the two others that are still alive to get out. You're rooting for them, even if they're thieves. This movie makes you root for the people that would be the bad guys usually, and it's making you turn on this old blind man who you should be rooting for. But the actor, the Stephen Lang, was so great as the blind guy, the old blind guy. It was shocking how good of a performance that was. All their performances were pretty good. And there are some parts that are really, like, there's this one part near the end that just is really disgusting, that just made me sick to my stomach. But that's good. I mean, it's not good, but it got me so invested into it. And I think that that's really great. It made me, I took a leap to go see a horror movie because I don't really watch those. And the only problems I can really have with this film was the first 15 minutes. You know how horror films, once you get to the part that's for the rest of the movie, it's fine. But lots of horror films have a problem with the beginning, setting it up before you get there. Like, it was pretty one-dimensional and just kind of filler just to get to where the real action begins. But it did show that two of these robbers had financial problems and they were in bad situations. And it was great to see this movie. Another problem I had was the ending, which is just, I mean, some of it was alright. I just thought it was so stupid about what specifically happened in the end. I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you've seen the movie, I think you can understand a problem that I would have with it. So that's my thoughts on Don't Breathe. I'd recommend going to see it. I was blown away about how intense and scared this movie was. And I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That's my thoughts on the movie. Sailor, what the hell are you doing here?
We need to talk.